Hey guys, I said I would do the sweater weather tag, so I will. This is my first tag ever, so the way I look at it, it's just like a bunch of Vlogtober or Veda or whatever prompts. So this is a good one for me to start with, and a couple people that I subscribe to have already done it, and so maybe some others have too that I haven't seen yet. But anyway, I'm gonna do it. This is my first one. Your favorite candle scent? Vanilla. Just plain vanilla. I love vanilla. I can smell vanilla anytime, anyway. We don't like candles here because I have parrots, and I don't like the fumes and the smells and stuff in the air because parrots have really sensitive respiratory systems, so I don't like them, but I do like having them sitting next to me and I can still smell them. Coffee, tea, or hot chocolate? I like all three. I haven't had hot chocolate in a long time. I do make it occasionally. I like lots of different kinds of tea, but I have to be in the mood for tea. And coffee, I drink about a pot a day, about a pot of decaf, and I drink it heavy cream, and then I sweeten it with 1 packet of saccharin, that's the pink packet, and a few drops of stevia, which equals to a half a teaspoon of sweetening. For the first 40 years of my life that I drank coffee, I used 2 packets of saccharin. So, and for most of my life, I've drunk about a pot a day. Best fall memory. I don't know if it's my best one, but it's a funny one. On a fall day, I was walking to school, or walking home from school actually, and I saw all the acorns that the oak trees had dropped on the way home, and so I collected them and put them in my book bag. I was probably like 6 or 7, maybe 8. So I collected them all and put them in my book bag. And I thought, this will be fun on a rainy day. They look like little guys with hats. I can draw faces on them or whatever. So when I got home, I put them in a bag and put them in my closet. A couple weeks, maybe a month after that, I was sick and I was homesick for school, and I remembered the acorns, and I thought, this is wonderful. Now I have something to play with. And so I grabbed the bag of acorns and I dumped it out all over my pale pink bedroom carpet. And it was a combination of acorns and tons of little worms. Ew, it was gross. I was screaming in spite of being sick, and my mother came in and she was screaming. And it was just a really big mess. She got the broom and the dustpan, swept up what she could, threw it away, then vacuumed the area, and then if I recall correctly, she's like sprayed bleach over it or something because it was really disgusting. So that is a fall memory that I have that will probably never leave. Dark lips or winged eyeliner? I don't use makeup at all, so if I did, I think probably the dark lips. Probably the dark lips. When I look on other people, I like them both equally, but they have to be done well, obviously. But I like them both when I look at them on other people. Not at the same time. You should always accent one feature of your face. I remember these back from the days when I did do makeup. My mother was somewhat of an expert on these things, and her answer to everything was, put your face on and do your hair and it will be better. But she always taught us, you accent one feature, either your lips or your eyes, and not both. So for whatever that's worth, I don't think it even counts anymore. Best fragrance for fall. If you're referring to perfume and stuff, I don't do that either, and I don't wear any kind of fragrance. In fact, don't like fragrances. I don't like laundry soap with fragrance in it. I don't like soap with fragrance, and it's getting harder and harder to find that doesn't, so I'm not a big fragrance person. But if I walk into the house where somebody is baking, like baking bread or something, I would say that's the best fragrance for fall or any time. But in the fall, there's nothing like coming in from a really cold, chilly day outside and coming in and smelling bread baking to feel like you're home. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Duck. Here's the thing. Duck is expensive. It's too expensive for our budget, but once a year I indulge, and that is Thanksgiving Day. And I love duck, and I could probably eat an entire duck all by myself. I don't, but I probably could. So I'd have to say duck, because that's the one time a year we have it, and I love it. Oh, my tablet just blacked out. There we go. What is the weather like where you live? Well, it's nighttime, or I'd show you. it's pouring down snow. We're supposed to have 2 to 6 inches by morning. And, there's weather advisories and road travel advisories and everything. But that's typical for, northern lower Michigan in the end of November. So, but it's snowing. I think the temperature is about the mid-teens right now. It's supposed to go to the low teens tonight. Like I say, my favorite time of year. I was just out there in my, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and my slippers, actually, a little while ago. Gee, I wonder why I'm still sick. My most worn sweater, I don't really have one. I don't wear sweaters that much. I wear sweatshirts, and I have maybe 6 to 8 sweaters that I wear when I'm, going somewhere. I wear sweatshirts, as you can see, around the house. Probably when I go somewhere, I wear a sweater, which is a little dressier, obviously, like to church or whatever, shopping, doctor, But I don't have a most worn one. I wear them all pretty much equally. None of them are really a favorite. Must have nail polish for fall. There's my nails. Need I say more? I don't, number one, I don't have the time. Number two, I don't have the interest. Number three, I wouldn't use something with that strong an odor with all these parrots. And number four, parrots tend to freak out when there's something different. And if I were to reach in a parrot cage to have them step up onto a hand with colored nails, they would freak out. I wouldn't do that. Football games or jumping in leaves. I would say I've never been a fan of football games, so it'd have to be jumping in leaves, which I did when I was a child, but I haven't done in probably 45 years or more. Skinny jeans or leggings. Fat people don't look good in either, so I would have to say neither. I've never worn leggings. I don't think I've ever worn skinny jeans either. Well, back when they had the leggings with the stirrups, back in that, however long ago that was, I did wear those with the long sweaters, and that's okay for fat people, but now, no more, I don't wear either. And the same would go for combat boots or Uggs. I think Uggs are cool looking, but I've never worn them, and I've never worn combat boots either. I just wear, I call them waffle stompers. They're just boots. I don't know, they're just like tan and navy blue boots that are good to 40 below or whatever. That's just what I wear. Is pumpkin spice worth a hype? In the fall it is, a few times maybe, and then after that I'm over it. Fall favorite TV shows. We don't really have TV shows that we watch in the fall or wait for fall shows to come out or anything, because we don't have cable or satellite or even get network TV. We have what's called Sky Angel, which you can go to skyangel.com and look it up if you're interested. And they have their own set of shows, but they don't have like a fall season or whatever. But they have their own channels and their own shows, and we watch shows on that. We also have Netflix. We have Amazon Prime. So for us, TV watching year-round is kind of, whatever we want at the moment. A song that gets you in the fall mood. Again, man, I don't know if I really suck at this or if this is just a bad tag for me to start on, but I don't think I have a song that gets me in a fall mood. I don't think there is one. Not really. I can't think of any song. There's the old standard Autumn Leaves. When I was a kid, my mother would play it while the leaves would fall outside. My mother was a brilliant, brilliant pianist. I mean, she was beyond. She was in her first recital when she was 3. She had perfect pitch. Even to this day, with her dementia, her Lewy body disease, even though she doesn't always know who I am, she can sit at a keyboard, hear something with a full orchestration once, and sit down and replicate it totally on a keyboard with all the parts and without mistakes. I mean, she's just a brilliant, brilliant pianist. And when I was a kid, she used to make everything into music. And everything, she would say things like, when I'd get mad, I'd stomp through the house, as teenagers do, and she'd stand at the piano, she'd run over to the piano and play the Baby Elephant Walk. I mean, she was just fun that way. She was a very fun mother, and a lot of everything was around the piano. But in the fall, she would do a very dramatic, she'd be the first to tell you she doesn't sing, although she has, like I say, perfect pitch. She would do a very dramatic rendition of Autumn Leaves. So, I mean, that brings back a good memory from when I was a kid. But I don't really have a favorite fall song. So this is my first tag. I hope you liked it. I hope you, I hope I did okay. And I will tag both of the ones that I saw do this and in my, below, not tag them, but, put their links below so that you can watch theirs too, because this is kind of fun. So I will see you next time. Bye.